Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing fixed capitals on the Alcatraz map. We're playing as a green player. Out of the second position, we finally have one of these spots where we can potentially start off a bonus. I've been trying to record this video tonight for our Felon Friday series on the channel where we play Alcatraz or Supermax Prison every single Friday. And I want to get a win on fixed, and I've been having a heck of a time getting a win on fixed. But we have this position, and we just got to hope that the red player, if he caps behind me, he's getting slow rolled. I'll tell you that much. Get the 4 hit here. White goes back here. I really don't know where red goes other than behind me. I really don't know. I think blue probably goes out in front of me, which will inform my decision here, that's for sure. But we have a spot where we can maybe get a bonus. That's my hope. If this turns into an 8, that's going to be a bit unfortunate. I have a 6 for a fortify, though. You know, it's there. Let's see what blue does. Blue could go on the 4 here. Go on the 3 or the 2 here. 3 is probably the better of these two spots. Instant fortify with your 5 in. He goes on the 3. This is not really open to me either. Red sent an alliance request, probably because he knew I'd be in here. I've got 14 troops in here. We had 11. He had 7. Add 3 more with the cap choice. Add 3 more for him, up to 10 potentially. But I'm just not... I'm probably going to lose quite a bit here if red goes back here. And I'm immediately, finger on the trigger, ready to break this alliance request. But I'll give him a thumbs down first. Red's got an interesting choice to make, because you either inconvenience me, purple, or white. Wow. Wowzers. Oh, he is so unbelievably screwed. I can't believe red just did that. Because white can take that and hold on it. Right? White doesn't need to... I cannot believe that choice. Black's choice is also bizarre. I almost would have taken the 5 here instead of the 7. Or the 4 here. This is just eventually going to get rolled by purple once he takes all of this. So this was going to be my card. I now don't need it. I've got the 6 to fortify here. We should remove that. Wow, 1 a 4 on 4? What kind of dice is purple operating with? That is wild. 13 on 5. If I can get this bonus now. And I can. And I will. I might as well. I don't think white's going to hit me. Blue's not going to have the juice to get back in here. Starts with 6, has to hit a 2, and then slow roll whatever is left. Saw that one coming from a mile away. White with an incredible position to start in. I don't know what red was expecting there. If you were going to cap a beer, you had to go on the 4. You could not go on the 1. When he had an 8 here, it's just a death wish. And white didn't even get... I mean, you got even dice. You're just hoping that they fail a what? A 13 on 4? I don't even know if you can fail that. Blue adds back here. This is weird. We're going to want to keep an external position. So I will keep this as an external. But I'm primarily going to be gearing up to hit blue. Over time, red is going to go just bail on the capital completely, go back here. I almost think you Hail Mary a slow roll here. I just wonder if you Hail Mary the slow roll. He's alive. I mean, I respect it. I do... I think red would have had a better chance at survival down here. Oh, wow. Black's going to slow roll purple. Purple moves first. This not going particularly well for black. We may have the purple player. Oh, have I spoken too soon? I may have spoken too soon. I'm going to want to steal one. Wow. I would have hit here, but this, you get a fortify to both spots. And purple has no real means of doing anything here. Blue is going to pick up an extra capital. The blue player, or white, picks up one or two more. I don't know. I think we're going to want to be over here, but maybe not yet. I think we want to just sit in the middle. Well, let's see what purple does here. Do you play this slow? Looks like they might be. Yeah. I don't anticipate those withstanding. Just make my move quickly. So I leave quite a bit out here, but not too much. And then try to position myself. Maybe blue rolls one or both of these. This was what I was kind of wondering if white would do. Does he get over? He does not get over aggressive for the bonus yet. Does lose 5 on a 4. Not the best dice for white there. It's the eventual 1-point hold for white. Now we're going to see. Does blue try to roll one or both of these capitals? I think I would do one, but not both. If black ends up holding these, this is a pretty sticky situation. He's going to go for the inner one. He's going to go for the inner. This could fail. I'd probably blitz it regardless. Okay. Could be worse. Could have gotten worse dice there. Now, if you're red, what do you do here? Do you pivot? Like, I almost would have gone off the 5 and back this way. I should have fortified this to here. I think black comes back door up through here. Now the question is, does black go back into blue? It looks like he's going to. He's going to win that. And he's going to split the exact same way he was split before. No, this would be 4 and 4. 3 go back, 4 and 4. We'll see if purple tries to steal. Oh, it actually goes 3 and 5. Purple might try to steal this back door. That's why red should have gone here. Smashes white there. This is a really weird game so far, I must say. And a big part of that is because white hasn't finished. We've got the starting bonus. We have the most troops now. These guys have been beating each other up. You almost would hope purple would move off of this. Do you go boom, boom? Red could potentially steal this crap on the next turn. Wow, he does not take that. I don't take either of them. Do I go for this now is the question. I'm trying to have a trade in. That's actually massive. Hit me. Loses 2. Hit here as well. A little greedy. Just 1 fewer troop on cap is not bad. 14 on capital here. If blue moves, this is potentially hittable. 9. We still have the 16 to fall back on. Does blue roll the 5 here? Does he get out of the way? He may actually get in the way. He gets out of the way. Doesn't remove his own pathing, though. I think he actually meant to hit once more, but didn't. All right, red. Red could steal a capital here. And it looks like red might steal a capital here. Blue with the kill guard on purple. No, red is not going to steal that capital. Interesting. Black will defend now. We're going to see 5 troops placed here. No, we're actually going to see troops back here to hit white on a 4-on-2 that failed earlier. This one will actually succeed. 2 dice slow roll into purple and actually wins 2 troops. And then loses 2 troops. But that's not a bad effort. I am not sure what purple can do here. With a trade-in, they will steal this. With a trade-in, they will steal this. Without a trade-in, I'm not... There's the trade-in. Which side do they go from? Try to take on the 7? Or try to go through the red 4 and take on the 5? Looks like they may be going through the red 4 to take on the 5. Yeah, 9 troops. Eesh. Wild. We have 2 capless players. He goes back this way. I thought that might happen. I was kind of a little bit concerned that that might happen. My choice. 9 troops. I'd have like a 31 on 14 that I could potentially do here. And with the 16 to fall back on, I think we go for it. Not the best dice that we could have gotten there, that's for sure. But I think it had to happen. Because if blue doesn't have a trade-in and tries to come steal this for us, we can potentially backdoor blue over here. I'm surprised white quit off of that. I think you had to take your bonus sooner. I'll throw you an alliance. Blue is going to be a concern here, that's for sure. If he leaves me in the middle, it really depends on if he has a trade-in. Blue has an opportunity to do a really impactful thing here. I'll throw him an alliance. We'll see what happens. White quits. Risky play. You know what the worst part about that was? Losing a one-on-one right before the cap roll. Let's see what blue does. Blue make him take this from me. Fail, 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 please. That's not it. If he leaves me here, if he doesn't take this, I'm going to place troops here. So you might want to take it. You don't have that fortify, pal. You messed up again. That's very unfortunate. The 6 sitting here, if he had just fortified back, he wouldn't even have had enough to come get this from me. You almost hope that black comes and aggresses this now. But I'm not sure that that's going to happen. No. Screw you. No. He's laughing. He's having a good time. No. This goofball thinking, wow, that's interesting. Black, oh, if black could crash out into this, purple fails the elim without a trade-in. Like black goes and tries to steal this, and then we steal his elimination. This could be perfect. If he tries to roll this, purple will have to split here. This does give us slightly better dice onto this position. I can't believe... So I thought black would crash out, but not that badly. Alright, there's one of 2 ways this happens. We're buddies with purple now. That actually went swimmingly. I knew black couldn't resist a different cap spot. Like, just truly wanted to have one of these crazy 1-point holds. Red's got an incredible spot now. Red lucked into this spot, but man, tremendous. So purple will get 3. So it'll be 6, 5, split, potential split. You gotta leave 3 here if you split wrong. So we hope they don't get this. A 4-card elimination. We could potentially steal white's position up here. And that would really propel us forward in this game. I don't even care about black's capital. And it looks like the purple player may not either. Purple hits red here. If he takes the cap, I'm not going to hit him. That's fine. I'll hit here and then off of this spot here. Because I don't need this. I want this. And if blue with a trade-in crashes out into me up here, that's fine. Red can take this too. He probably wants purple removed externally. But I don't need this capital. This one doesn't help me right now. I want the 4 cards. Sorry, black. But duty calls. That trades me in. Should be enough to roll here. I had nice full trade in. And there's 5 fortify off of this spot as well. You only lose 1. I'm going to try to only shoot 2 back here. So I don't want to risk blue winning this position over here. And that should feel much more comfortable throughout the rest of this game. And just like that black's crash out, I think purple probably needed to go for those cards and just try to hold this position. But I understand not wanting red to have this back here. What a weird game. He only gets 6 from his trade-in, which is good. It probably means that blue can't win this spot here. We'll eventually capture this bonus. And blue sent me an alliance request before taking my capital. I accepted. Takes my capital. I don't really care if blue gets this. It doesn't hurt me for blue to have that. Now, if he bails on this, that'd be extra funny and goes here. But this was post-trade-in. Now, we need to ensure that we're the one that gets white's cards. Red, I assume, will just operate back here. I don't mind blue having an extra cap here. We play for the +8. Purple probably ends up taking this bonus back here. We have a trade-in right now, which is pretty good. But I do fear purple will get fed, but it's a fixed game. We just got to play for our fixed cards advantage. So somehow, I mean, this is one of, not necessarily from a dice perspective, but from a positional and opponent decision-making perspective, this is one of the luckiest games I've played in quite some time. Apologies if my head has been covering up the bottom of the board here. That may have been a me problem. Now, white is getting 3 troops a turn. I think I want to focus the larger stacks. I'm not worried about the 16 back here. I think I'm better off maybe just eliminating white outright right now. I think that's right. We lose 8. I guess blue could hit me here, but blue will not have a trade-in. It's better for me. The only one who will is purple. Yeah, I think it's better for me to just remove white then. Don't let it build up. It's on 3 cards. Blue's not facing me at all. Maybe even knocks purple out of the middle. Eventually, there's a 1-point hold here, which will be quite good. But now that I have this position, red with no trade-in, we're looking not too bad. I'm feeling all right about this so far. I got you, bro. I'll try to keep you alive. I mean, you'll get... The thing about purple is purple will get second if I cap run. I cannot cap run unless I leave blue alive. Purple will get second. So I had a feeling that would happen. The blue player is trying to feed purple to red, I think. Which is Understandable. Now blue could be on a trade-in, so I can't risk them taking either of my positions here. Defend normally for a turn. And then, does he roll this? I thought he might. Almost as like a test to see what purple does. I think red may actually win this battle here, especially with a trade-in. With a trade-in, they could just say, I've had enough out of you, and take the roll the dice here. A 10 trade on 3. That's actually you shouldn't fortify back. Force him to hit you in the back. All right, that's fine. This cap is far more important. I'm glad I took that position, to be completely honest. Now my caps feel safer. I have a trade-in. It's only a car trade-in, so only 6 troops. But if blue doesn't add here to the 11, we can just take this. It looks like blue is going to roll our 3. That is a choice. All right. I mean, what did I get? 22 troops last turn? Is he going to go here with it? So my 14 comes up to this spot. I don't even need to worry about eliminating blue right away. He does go here. Yeah, this is what I thought might happen. I thought that might happen. Blue may pull off of this. But red's going to hit him either way. 29. This will win here. There's no reason not to do this, I don't think. This should be 100%, or at least close to it. 86. Tremendous dice, wow. That feels pretty good. And now if blue bails off of this position, I think we got 3 capitals. We'll get slightly more than red from here. He almost is incentivized to try to hit red. Or he's going to crash out into me. He's going to crash out into me. He's going to try to feed my cap to red. I hate when people do this, man. You've already lost. You're not going to win, so you're just feeding the game to somebody else. And I guess that was the risk that I ran here by... because he's eventually going to slam me. I fortunately have this position over here, and I can get his 2 cards. We'll trade in off of the 2 cards. But the real question is, like, how does red even play this, you know? Looks like he stopped rolling. And I get being upset with me, but you kind of brought this upon yourself a little bit. 10 actually protects me here. If he doesn't... red takes this, but we get our cap protected. Red gets 18. They'll get 20... They'll get 20 after taking this. And we're at a bit of a weird standstill where I'm going to likely have to block them. I mean, unless they decide to take blue, but I don't think they're going to do that. What? That's insane. Why would you do that? That is wild. So I get 25. I get more than red. Why are you doing this, bro? It's not going to save you. All right, congrats. You took 3 troops off. Oif. Okay. I don't care about feeding blue, actually. I knew that was coming. I knew they were going to come over to me here. I get being frustrated with me. But also, I was the one that took the initiative to even remove white from here. We got lucky that black did what they did. I almost would love it if red just wailed on this guy. I don't think that's going to happen. And my detriment here is that I have two separate spots to have to hit. But I will actively attempt to feed this player. This position is slightly stronger. And who knows? Maybe he's got a trade on 3, but we're bigger than red right now by a considerable margin, and that'll keep growing, but only by 5 a turn. We're going to have to block them. Fixed games can stalemate, unfortunately. Slam out. Not bad, actually. Now, red gets these cards mostly for free, but then we can actually force a block off of this on the next turn. What's that trade for? 12? How do I block here? Not like he's going to be able to break through over here. I mean, we at least don't want to let this player get a card, right? There's no point in letting them get a card. They're just going to slam me. They're going to slow. We're going to make this take this long. Come on, bud. I respect the hustle. 4 troops already. Make that 6. All right, slow. This guy's got god slow rolls. 7-1 right now. There we go. Law of averages, right? Apparently not. They've taken off 10 troops of mine already. Turns out that effort is worth it. I don't know if a double slam would be worth it, but... Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. And we're winning them again. This is the problem. The gap closes. At least a bit. I don't really have a spot that I can hit into and block reliably here. It's fixed. Like in progressive, this would be a brilliant strategy. In progressive, this would work great, but it's not progressive, so. Oh. I mean, I don't really have many options here, right? Like, I almost want him to keep crashing his troops out into me because I can eventually hit the capital. I need to force him to try to hit a capital. Trying to see if this bait will work. I may have misplayed my hand here a little bit. The idea here is that he rushes for this, gets bad dice, and then I get enough up. Perfect. And then I get enough to roll him here. It's potentially wishful thinking. 116 on 67. I just pulled the 20 off. I might have had him. Let me try this. Let me see what this roll is before I do it. 46% is not enough. I've got the 20 to fall back on, so if he hits me here, he just basically loses. But I do think the best way to do this is to just sit on him. Just sit on him and make sure he can't take the other capital. So we don't give this pathing. We don't give it any pathing over here. I mean, you're not going to get through a 20 at this point. I'm just going to keep taking my cards here. And then fortify like this. There's not a better way to do this, I don't think. And I just got to hope for troop advantage on each of these hits. Especially if he's going to keep leaving this here and not putting it back on capital. See, that's an interesting choice. I don't really know the way out of this. I don't know how you... I don't know that I've ever found myself in a position like this before, and I'm not positive how to win it. I'm intentionally not existing in a spot with that. I don't want to close my line off to this so that this can swoop through and hit him if it needs to. I just want him to dump here and wail on me. That's really what I want to happen. Because what we're getting 26, we're getting 5 more troops a turn. We're almost like we're never gonna win this, and I don't know why. He's putting stuff back here. Almost like bait my hit. I mean, I don't know. Like, okay. I don't know what the point of that was. I'm obviously going to keep keep hitting whatever you leave off capital. Yeah, not sure what the remedy is here. We obviously get more than this player. Okay, they continue to leave troops off capital. We have a full trade in now. I think this, yes, 100% every time we do it. So the more troops this player leaves off cap, the better this is long term for us. I want him to just wail on me. I really need that to just be what happens. It could be a roll that ends up winning, but the more red player does this, the more likely it is. I can't believe red even got back into this game. Might as well make their card slightly more annoying, right? Jeez. Or not. Or not. Oh, man. Okay, guess we're doing this crap again. We have a Joker. I don't know. Like, blocking here I don't think helps me. That was even a better investment for me. I feel like we're... Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. I feel like we're reaching the definition of insanity here. And we're getting to the point where these rolls could win. They could win. I mean, they simply could win, and it's frustrating that Red wouldn't even, like, Hail Mary it and try. I've got the 20 on the cap in the back, honestly, as a precaution in case this guy slams me. But I may even need to back up soon. I don't really know. Why are we doing this? Like, I guess you could logistically slow roll that. Wow. I almost wish I had stolen this earlier. I think there's... My issue here is that we're already 35 minutes into this game, and we've spent so much time doing this crap that... You're going to make me go up to 30, I guess, which is just annoying. Tremendous dice there. The more of this tomfoolery that he does, I guess, the better, right? Because it gets me closer and closer to a potential gap here. But we've spent this much time. Just take a Hail Mary and slam me. See if maybe you win it. Because at this point, we're just stalling this out. And I just want the game to end, man. That's really what I want. I needed to knock him down in extra territory there. Oh my god, give me a break. Yeah, I need to keep whatever gap I can keep, so keeping this player down extra troops is... Yeah, I see what they're doing. I'm not gonna let... I'm noticing what you're doing, and I'm not gonna let you get away with it. So you should probably stop at this point, because I'm getting better dice than you every time. And now I've built so much over here that if they keep doing this, we're eventually just gonna have enough to hit them. Okay, I guess we're changing the side that we're doing this on. How are my dice there? 22 on 31. Oh, my Atlanta. I mean, it's just... You're just letting me... I mean, that's... Alright, that one was even. We had an even roll, finally. But I don't see or feel any need to put troops over here at this point, because Red is continuing to leave stuff off capital. That was smart. There you go. Now you've knocked me down a troop. You're learning a little bit. Although... Maybe not enough. Is it better to box him off the card? I think so. Let him get one extra troop at the cost of one fewer card. I mean, what is my... I'm up by 184 troops, so... Do with that info what you will. Now we're up 186 troops. Oh. Oh, wait. I don't know. Or did I... Oh, because I might have mathed that before he placed his troops. Ah. Good try. Good effort. Almost there. What is this? 73%. We're getting close. At this point, might as well bring this forward. Because once this is 100, I'm hitting it. I'm not incentivized to hit this. A 3 on whatever we're failing right now would be tremendous. Trade in. Full trade in. Pulled my 20 troops out. 90%. I'm not rolling it until it's 100. He's going to keep placing more there each turn, though. That's the problem. He's going to realize. If he lets me get another 20 on this, he's screwed. If he attempts to block me here, I'm just going to roll him. If this 20 doesn't come back to capital, he loses. Okay, it does. I don't really care if this comes out. I'm not concerned about that, so. Oh, am I concerned about that? What is this first? 82. Not great. Probably could have rolled the 90. I think if I don't check it, he doesn't think about it, but. I mean, you should put all of your troop generation here and then attack off of this position. We almost had it. We almost got him up there, and then he started checking it. The problem is his troop generation is a threat every turn. I might as well pull these troops from the back up. We almost had him. He's playing it smart. I don't like that he's playing it smarter. Because all it does is it plays us into a stalemate. I didn't even take a card. I mean, okay. You're not getting through the 50 on this next turn, so. What is this? Yeah, down to 40. Okay. What do you think this does for you? Why are we doing this? At this point, you're stalling. All right, guys. If Red doesn't change behavior, we're just gonna fast forward this section of the video. %85%. Screw it. Good game. Don't have to fast forward. I should have done it at 90. I should have done it at 90. We did it though. I don't know what to do there. I really don't know. I should have just tried to take it earlier. I should have tried to take it when Blue had it. I don't really know what to do there otherwise. That was painful. Took the 85% chance. I was like, I can sit here for another hour with this guy. I don't want to do that. I'd like to go to bed. It's later than I thought it was. So ranks, a whole bunch of beginners and a novice. Red played better than a beginner. I mean, stuck with it, right? Red and purple both stayed in the game. These guys understand slow rolling. I mean, I'm not sure the ranks are totally accurate, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry the 1v1 took so long. Regardless, as always, everybody, I've been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.